by describing the war experience of three generations of soldiers in a family. In the absence of deliberate mention of political topic, the history of Eric war that Elliot experienced and the Vietnam War that his father experienced and the Korean War that his grandfather experienced were intertwined. What I found most interesting is in the use of music, such as flute and the guitar in the play, and the setup of jump signs. If the because the signs suddenly turn to Arabic, Korean, or Vietnam, it also increases the correlation of the feet of the characters. And firstly, I really like the relieved and optimistic attitudes that Alice's mother Jenny expressed after she experienced the war. By planting her garden, Jenny has the power to adapt to life. Also, after Elliot went to Eric, Jenny increased the area she played because she believed that every seed is a contrast with the future. So I think this is very beautiful belief in the future. And secondly, it is patriotism because the three generations of Elliot had paid a lot of experience and time to protect the United States. Even after Elliot was injured and win a Purple Heart, he still want to return the battlefield of Eric. All of this can prove that although there were painful memories in the war, Elliot and his family still put national interest at the first place. And I look up as the relative descriptions of the grandfather's recalling of his experience in Korea. According to the source, the temperature in the Korean War was relatively low, and many soldiers' morale was very low because they didn't now understand the reason why the United States fought. So they really needed a lot of music to calm their mood. When the grandpa in the drama tells about this experience, the flute music sounds like can help us to move away from these desperation emotions. And at the same time, I think this experience can also give us a better understanding of these three generations of allied families who devoted themselves to the war because they always wanted to protect the interest of their country. And the first question, I think the experience told by the grandfather has really shocked me. In the absence of understanding of the country, they still willing to fight for the country. I think this is because they have strong love and truth for their country. In addition, the story of Elliot, a couple, I Elia's father and mother's love story adds some romantic and tender qualities to the Crowdwell stories and the image of resolute and the image of military soldiers. Therefore, I think the expression of military personnel in the drama is very objective, and they always try to tell some story from the perspective of ordinary person. And I think the main characters of fugue is that the parts of music that imitate each other have different pitched. And they also enter to the play at different times, but they correlated to each other, just like the story of Elliot and his father and grandfather. Although their story occur in different time and space, they're still intertwined with each other. So I think this drama helps to cause people to think more about the meaning of the war and thinking more about the problems of soldiers' psychological problems. And my question first is: have you ever heard about PTSD? How to think we should how to think the society should alleviate the psychological problems of the soldiers who have been participated in the war in the past. And my second question is, what do you think is supporting the three generations of Elliot to dedicate themselves to their country?